Welcome to the Attribution Mastery Certification Course. Before we jump into the course content, I want to give you a quick overview of why this course exists and how it will help you prove your value and elevate your career moving forward. Marketing is undergoing a major shift. AI has completely changed how companies approach things like copywriting, content creation, social media, and even video production. It's altered customer behavior when it comes to how they discover information and find answers to their questions. But even before AI came along, we were seeing incredible advancements in marketing automation and data capture. The ways in which a customer can interact with your marketing has increased exponentially over the past 10 years, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon. At the same time, economic uncertainty has put marketing budgets and headcount under a lot more scrutiny than we experienced in the bull market of the 2010s. So we're experiencing pressure from both sides, higher expectations with fewer resources to work with. And while marketing has evolved significantly, the ways in which we prove marketing's value has not changed that much. Many companies rely purely on lead volume or worse, gut feel in order to assess how marketing is performing. As a result, marketing is often seen as a cost center, a department that the company has to put money into, but that does not directly contribute to revenue. And when that's the perception, it's easy for companies to cut resources and pigeonhole marketers into being glorified order takers. But you and I both know that marketing offers a lot more than that. We build brands, create trust, define messaging and positioning, and we do contribute directly to revenue generation. I built this course because marketers need a way to prove those contributions. Attribution bridges the gap between effort and evidence. It connects activity to outcomes and allows marketers to move from being an executor of tasks to a driver of strategy. Before we get into the results that a well-implemented attribution system can bring, we need to talk about what exactly attribution is. Marketing attribution is the practice of identifying which marketing activities are directly or indirectly responsible for driving revenue. At its core, attribution tries to answer the question, which parts of our marketing are actually working? You've probably had a boss, CEO, or client ask you about ROI. While attribution can help you understand the return on your marketing investment, it offers more than just a stat to share in a board presentation. When implemented correctly, attribution helps marketers make smarter decisions that are aligned with company objectives, justify new marketing initiatives, and protect or even grow their budgets. Essentially, it unlocks the ability to be proactive and strategic in your marketing instead of just being reactive. Let's move past the high-level benefits of marketing attribution and dive into why it should matter to you, the person who's taking this course. When you're seen as a revenue generator instead of someone that cuts into margins, you gain several benefits. 1, job security. When budgets are under review, marketers who can prove their contribution to revenue are seen as essential, not expendable. 2, autonomy. Many marketers are handed a budget and told what to do with it. But if you can prove that you have a solid grasp of which marketing strategies work and which do not, you're much more likely to be given decision-making control of your budget and even be able to argue for more. 3, career growth. Attribution-savvy marketers are more likely to get promoted because they can drive strategic decisions instead of just executing tasks. And lastly, 4, career insurance. Attribution skills are a differentiator and will make it easier to find a job should you need to or want to. When interviewing, you can point to tangible success metrics that you've helped companies achieve, giving you even more credibility. That last point is also extremely relevant to freelancers and consultants who are taking this course. Your ability to win clients and execute successful projects is your lifeline. Attribution skills allow you to prove your benefit to clients by helping them measure the success of your contributions. You can also differentiate yourself from the competition by offering attribution build-outs as part of your services. There are plenty of consultants who provide marketing services or help build out automation in HubSpot, but there's a much smaller pool who can effectively help their clients capture and measure attribution data to provide strategic insights. These skills can help you win more clients and become a stickier resource that they rely upon. As much as this course is about you and developing your skills, there's also a significant benefit to your employer, since many companies are pretty much flying blind when it comes to their marketing strategy. Attribution directly affects strategic decision-making and cross-functional alignment. It enables companies to make informed decisions about budget allocation, headcount, hiring plans, and go-to-market strategies. Without attribution data, companies have to guess at what works and what doesn't. It also contributes to marketing sales alignment. Marketing and sales have one of the most contentious relationships in most organizations. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Sales feels like marketing gives them poor-fit leads that don't actually close because marketing's held to a quarterly lead goal and has no responsibility for the quality of those leads. And marketing feels like sales takes credit for all of the revenue and never follows up with MQLs. They see more account executives being hired while marketing's budget gets cut. There's resentment on all sides of this equation. But attribution allows the teams to work from the same set of data. Marketing can be held responsible for revenue goals, bringing the teams together under the same objective. Everyone is focused on revenue and not vanity metrics. Finally, attribution empowers companies to move quickly. When you can make data-backed decisions, you can scale what works and react when the market changes. Companies without this ability operate on gut feel, argue about resource allocation, and starve their sales pipeline by cutting marketing budget. I want to dig a little bit deeper into what happens when a marketing budget gets cut. When confidence in the economy goes down, suddenly every dollar gets put under the microscope. Marketing's budget and headcount is often one of the first to get cut, which is actually quite harmful for long-term revenue growth. Marketing activities fill up the top of the funnel, generating sales pipeline. So when you cut marketing, that funnel stops filling up. 3 to 6 months down the line, sales is going to be starving for deals, and the company is going to have to turn to unsavory tactics like cold outbound, which are expensive and can damage the company's reputation by making them seem desperate and spammy. Attribution helps flip the narrative by not only revealing marketing's direct contribution to pipeline and revenue, but also allowing the company to operate more efficiently. If you can show which marketing tactics work and which don't, you can help cut costs in a smart, sustainable way, allowing the company to emerge from an economic downturn stronger than when they entered. So we've established that attribution helps change the perception of marketing from being a cost center to a revenue driver. But how do we actually make that change? We do it by translating marketing spend into tangible business outcomes. By leveraging attribution reporting, marketing can shift their goals from being focused on volume-based vanity metrics to pipeline and revenue, which is going to help knock down silos between your team, sales, and leadership. When you can optimize spend and consistently demonstrate positive marketing ROI, you transition from being a reactive order taker to a proactive strategic decision maker. This shift helps you secure a more prominent and strategic role at the leadership table. And when you have that level of strategic influence, you gain the ability to tell the story of your own success. In the next lesson, we'll discuss various methods of attribution modeling so that you can decide which ones are the best fit to help you achieve your goals.